the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oloremi Tinubu, Her Excellency, the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Hajiya Nana Kashim Shettima, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, my colleagues, the governors of Plateau, Taraba, deputy governors and their representatives, members of the National Assembly, members of the Dr. Tunji Alausa, the Minister of Education, and Professor Zoiba Said, Minister of State for Education, other members of the Federal Executive Council here present, other royal fathers, the Northern Nigeria CAN Chairman, UBS Executive Secretary, the Country Director of World Bank, invited guests, our dear children, the hope of our future, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Remarks by the Chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum, His Excellency Abdul Rahman Abdul Razak, the Governor of Kwara State, at the Agile Additional Financing State Launch and Award Ceremony, Children's Day, and presenting his remarks. I bring you felicitations from the Nigeria Governors Forum on this momentous occasion, where we are not only commemorating the Children's Day, but reaffirm our shared commitment to transforming the lives of our young people, especially our girls. The launch of the additional financing for the Agile project is not just a ceremony, it is a national milestone. With this 1.2 billion investment, 500 million in original financing, and an additional $700 million, Nigeria is making one of the boldest sub-Saharan commitments to the adolescents' girls' education in the recent memory. These numbers tells a compelling story. Today, over 8.6 million girls are being reached across 18 participating states. More than 25 million people, teachers, families, and communities stand to benefit. By the end of the project, we expect a 3.5 times increase in girls' secondary school enrollment and an improvement in the national completion rate from 42% to 52%. This is not theoretical. These are measurable gains that change lives and shape futures. But we cannot ignore the challenges. According to global data, around 10 million girls are out of school in Nigeria. As a nation, we simply cannot accept this situation to remain unchanged. This is where the Nigerian Governors Forum comes in. We have long understood that girl-child education is not just a moral imperative, it is a strategic investment. That is why the Nigerian Governors Forum is proud to be taking deliberate steps across our states. We are working with state houses of our assembly to prioritize and finance girl-child education, supporting schools' initiatives, watch infrastructures, and gender-sensitive teacher recruitment. Through the Nigerian Governors Forum Secretariat, we are also helping states generate and use gender disaggregated data to address disparities in enrollment, completion, and learning outcomes. In partnership with the World Bank, UNICEF, and the Gates Foundation, we are facilitating reforms in education, financing, and adolescent development. In 2024, we convened the National Conference on Girl-Child Education alongside the International Day of the Girl Child, where the NGO, together with the Federal Ministry of Education, unveiled the Girl Child Education Support and Funding Declaration, a collective commitment to ensuring every girl completes her secondary education and accesses the opportunities that follow. Across states, we are supporting the formation of safe spaces and mentorship clubs for adolescent girls, proven strategies that reduce early marriage and foster confidence, decision-making skills, and resilience. In a complementary effort, we are also preparing for the 2025 Nigeria Education Forum Summit, Team Pathways to Sustainable Education Financing, developing a synergy between the town and gown in Nigeria. This summit is timely, reflection on the urgent realities of the subnational education, financing, and governance. Its focus on town and gown partnership reflects a deliberate pivot to innovation, integrating academia, policy, and the private sector into a shared mission to improve learning outcomes, expand access, and build a workforce that is both globally competitive and locally relevant. Agile complements and amplifies all these efforts. It embodies what is possible when government, communities, and development partners work in harmony toward a shared goal. Let me use this opportunity to commend the Federal Ministry of Education, UBEC, and the World Bank for their leadership in stewarding this transformative program. And to my fellow governors, thank you for your political will and unwavering commitment. To ensure the continued success and accountability of the Agile program, the Nigerian Governors Forum calls for the establishment of a robust monitoring and evaluation framework across all participating states. We also request periodic progress reports to the forum that clearly track implementation milestones, disbursement efficiencies, and outcome-level results. These updates are essential not only for transparency, but for ensuring that states can learn from one another, adapt quickly, and sustain the impact of this transformative investment. The task ahead of us is enormous, but not insurmountable. As we honor our children today, let us remember no child should be forced to choose between safety and school, between culture and dignity. We owe them more, and through Agile and through our actions at state level, we are beginning to deliver on that program. Let today's award performance and inspiring stories remind us, when we empower girls, we uplift all. Let us keep building a Nigeria where every girl can rise, lead, and thrive. On behalf of the forum, I want to express my sincere appreciation to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his support to educational development in Nigeria. I also want to extend my deepest appreciation to Her Excellency, the First Lady, for her enormous contribution to the enhancement of means of livelihood of the less privileged. I cannot leave this stage without acknowledging the support that Borno State government received from Agile that has enabled us to construct about 104 schools. We rehabilitated about 2,931 schools under the Agile programs. The coordinates of all these projects are with us so that people can see. I must commend the former TTL of the project, now the current years of the Universal Basic Education, for our determination and commitment that has ensured success of the project in Nigeria. To the Minister of Education and the State Minister of Education, you are doing well. Most of your programs are doing well, especially the Students' Loans Program and your program on Tibet. I came here because of 3 reasons. 1, because of the impact of Agile in Borno State. But secondly, when I saw the program has our First Lady as special guest of honor. I said I will honor her because she is a very committed and passionate woman. I'm not a prayer singer. She's on time. he really comes late to a function. And when I saw her name as the guest of honor, I said I must respect her because of her commitment to her motherland. We're wishing you all the best, ma, and thank you very much for all the good works that you have been doing in Nigeria. Within the last 2 years, he has been to Borno State, I think not less than 4 or 5 times. This goes to show her commitment to the noble objectives of moving Nigeria forward from where we are to a higher pedestal. On this note, once again, I want to express my sincere appreciation to all of you and to congratulate our children, those that have participated in the games, and especially for the winners. We hope to see more of such programs in the future. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live the Ministry of Education. Thank you very much.